Special Operation Forces, of which the New Zealand SAS is a component of, provide government with options to deploy in any number of contexts and mission types that are beyond the normal capabilities of a conventional force.
Eyes wide shut, but they know, buried alive by the lies in they soul. They stride of a blind man's stroll, but for whom does the next bell toll? I'm too many years in the zone, too many years to have built what I own. And many dumb fools try to take what I've grown, but these roots go deep and you can't blood a stone.
Those lessons that we've learned over time have never been forgotten. They provide us with the baseline, the building blocks for us to continue to improve on.
I'm 2 pounds shy of a bomb. I'm 1 shade short of alarm. I'm too past wrath that I'm calm. Got 2 last laughs in my palms. I'm 3 degrees west of a hurricane. 4-wheel drive with a ball and chain. My 5'7" is irrelevant. I'm 6'6" if you threaten my development. Now see, a wise man learns from your mistakes and lets the blunders of his brother serve to fill his plate. So best be on your way before the tidal wave breaks, cause you don't wanna come to meet the reaper that awaits. Say no more than a mom you can't afford. And you don't wanna let this turn in the lines of mine and yours. And you don't wanna pressure up with a back up and withdraw. Cause trust me when I tell you, you don't want that tooth and claw. And you don't wanna see inside the mind of a savage kind. And you don't want that recognition of, oh, there goes that guy. But if you do decide that you were gonna play that hand and try, just think before you act, because your actions go around.
The training level that they put us through is more designed to allow us to think when the pressure is on, then to come up with an option to obviously move through that situation.
A man with intent on his face, and if a man walks in a place, let it be known I won't hesitate. This a long time coming like a comet pass. Got them all fired up from the rocket blast. And if I fall on my sword, turn my bone to ash. Let it clog up the sand in that hourglass. We in the title fight, blow for a blow. And you can reap the benefit of what I have to sow. Cause I'm about that worth of which you don't appear to know. So you can take the scene while I take over the show.
It's a long way down when your head is in the clouds. And all around the sirens play. Don't get in my way. Don't tell me I should bow, cause I'm no clown. This is not a game. Don't get in my way.
You don't wanna say no more than a mom you can't afford. And you don't wanna let this turn in the lines of mine and yours. And you don't wanna press your up with a back up and withdraw. Cause trust me when I tell you, you don't want that tooth and claw. And you don't wanna see inside the mind of a savage kind. And you don't want that recognition of, oh, there goes that guy. But if you do decide that you're gonna play that hand and try, just think before you act, because your actions don't go rhymed. Poisoned by the snakes in the grass, hoaxed by the rats out the maze. They should have never poked the lion as he passed, cause now it's 2 hawks in a cage. This a tale of a cautionary kind. This a story of that Icarus design. This the message from the hanged man's twine. This when Mother Nature rips apart the fault lines. And this the type of thing that make a grown man cry. When feeble of the spine crumble underneath the grind. When blessings of the meek lead to lessons of the blind. When heaven shows its teeth and the planets are aligned. So amusing is the feeling as they race off. God, I'm using from the pressure as I chase off. Should've thought it through before we turn the face off. Now this fool's sounding like he gonna turn his bass off. This an ace card, cut the game short. You don't wanna have an escalation of the main sword. And you don't wanna feel the flame that burns pride. Now you know the reason why those sleeping dogs lie.
This is not a
time you can't afford. And you don't wanna let this turn in the lines of mine and yours. And you don't wanna press your luck with a backup and withdrawal. Cause trust me when I tell you, you don't want that to control. And you don't wanna see inside the mind of a savage kind. And you don't want that recognition of the world that kind. But if you do decide that you were gonna play that hand and try, just think before you act because your actions don't align.
The mental attitude comes through our ethos and values. There's reminders every day of how we pursue excellence around our organisation, that you don't have to be aptly trained technically, but the vision of pursuing excellence is pretty much how we drive the level of our training.
So we are a operationally ready organisation that, on request of the government, can deploy at short notices on a variety of operations.